272 first, not 400. Constitution is in danger was that the 2024 elections were the ultimate done deal.
Views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal and do not reflect the views of any organization.
Hello and welcome friends, Namaskar to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Now, in the last week or so, I've been repeatedly asked a question that's pregnant with all kinds of possibilities. Is the 2024 general election really turning away from the BJP? You see, the general impression a month ago was that the 2024 elections were the ultimate done deal, that nothing could stop a Modi-led BJP from a hat-trick of wins. But now, low voter turnout in some parts of the country, ground-level anti-incumbency, the Prime Minister's increasingly strident speeches, references to Adani, Ambani and black money, jittery markets have convinced more than a few people, mainly those who, I dare say, desperately want Prime Minister Modi to be defeated and see an end of Modi Raj. They seem to believe that this election is turning out to be a bit like 2004. Remember that election when a front runner suddenly appeared to struggle, and at the end of the race, it was the seeming backbencher who quickly caught up. So, has anything changed in the last few weeks as we've reached the halfway stage of Lok Sabha 2024? Listen in carefully to Straight Bat's 10 takeaways as this election reaches the halfway point. Takeaway number 1. Ab ki baar 400 par's dream of the BJP is well and truly over, you'd think. The 400 mark was always a bit of a jumla, designed to intimidate the opposition into giving up even before the race began. The BJP and its pre-poll allies are not getting, as of now, close to 400 or anywhere close to it. That euphoria is gone, and so is the bombast of Ab ki baar 400 par. Ab ki baar koi ek national storyline nahi hai yaar, is my second takeaway. You see, this is a very strange election without any dominant narrative from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, some slam dunk narrative. Fear-mongering about Muslim reservations, for example, no longer has a national resonance. Neither does the opposition's demand for a caste census. In 2014, there was an overwhelming desire for change. In 2019, a muscular leadership was foregrounded. Now, the more silent voter shows a mix of hope, discontent, and yes, fatigue. I've met families where the mother will tell me that Mr. Modi has raised India's global image, while the daughter tells me she's worried about securing a good job. The mother is looking at the future with confidence, the daughter with some amount of concern, when actually it should be the other way around. Takeaway number 3. Ab ki baar Maharashtra Karnataka mein problem hai yaar. Both states have witnessed much political turbulence in recent years, and on the ground, these are the two states where the Modi factor is being overwhelmed by localized battles, and especially in Maharashtra by poor choice of allies. Don't forget, these are the two states which have also seen much agrarian distress in recent times. Mangal Sutra politics, frankly, has limited traction here when real issues like water scarcity are not addressed on an urgent basis. Takeaway number 4. Ab ki baar Rajasthan, Haryana or Bihar mein no longer whitewash hai yaar. BJP got 25 out of 25 in Rajasthan in 2019 rather, 10 out of 10 in Haryana, 39 out of 40 in Bihar. While the BJP is still party number 1 in all these states, no clean sweep seems to be happening this time. Once again, we are seeing local caste community arithmetic that is undercutting the Modi effect. Takeaway number 5, and listen to this carefully. Ab ki baar vote share mein loss, seats not sure. You see, the BJP won 224 seats in 2019 where they got more than 50% vote share. Replicating that won't be easy, but because you have such a high vote share you're starting off, it gives the BJP a huge head start over its rivals. So while the opposition appears to be catching up in some parts in terms of votes, certainly, you don't see too many seats shifting, especially in central India in states like Madhya Pradesh or in western India in a Gujarat. These, to my mind, are what I call the BJP's banker states this time. Even in UP, where the BJP is facing a tougher than expected fight in some pockets, the vote share of the BJP is declining, but seats may not shift as much. Takeaway number 6. Ab ki baar, Mr. Modi is not the only key. The election machine of the BJP also is. The BJP won 2019 purely on brand Modi. This time, as the elections get tied into local battles, Mr. Modi's image, and please make no mistake, he's still very popular on the ground, isn't always proving enough to lift the party. The Prime Minister's speeches don't receive the kind of euphoric response that we saw in 2019 or 14. Instead, it's the BJP's formidable electoral machine on the ground. The booth workers, the Panna Pramukhs, the Shakti Kendras and the Mandal heads, each of whom are a part of a well-oiled, resourceful machine that are a crucial advantage. In the end, in an Indian election, last mile connectivity matters, and this is where the BJP still has the edge, especially in direct contest with the Congress, whose on-ground machine is still rusty in several key states. Takeaway number 7. Ab ki baar, Modi versus who is still on the ground an unanswered question. Rahul Gandhi's Samvidhan khatre mein hai, constitution is in danger, is gathering traction, especially amongst Dalit youth. But there is still very little coordination within the India alliance, and there are still too many opposition leaders who are seen to speak out of turn. In this social media age, the slightest slip up is ruthlessly exploited. So when a local leader speaks of a vote jihad, or someone else seeks a discussion on an inheritance tax, or someone else questions the 26/11 terror attack in Mumbai, be sure that the Modi machine will exploit the full tosses offered, especially when the field is full of friendly media players who are ready to target the opposition for any slip up. For the urban middle class in particular, stability and continuity matter. And that, to my mind, is still Prime Minister Modi's USP in this election at the moment. That, if anything, is a narrative that runs across कि हमें स्थिर सरकार चाहिए. Takeaway number 8. अब की बार राम नहीं, राशन. That's right. The BJP went into this election on the back of its Ram Mandir Pran Pratishta ceremony elation. There was a belief that Ram Lalla would deliver the votes for it. Guess what? As the campaign has gone on, it's not Ram but Rashan that's probably saving many BJP candidates from creeping anti-incumbency. The poor are fatigued. Some of them are disillusioned. Steady Rozgar remains a major concern. But at least when you have 5 kg free ration in the homes, that gives you some sense of security. And that's one factor that appears to be counting in the final analysis. Takeaway number 9. Ab ki baar Mahila matters, not Muslims. The Hindu-Muslim dog whistles might help the BJP consolidate its core voters. It will trigger off debates on prime-time channels. But the real key vote bank on the ground, my friends, is the Mahila, the woman. The woman voter could prove decisive yet again. The Modi government's record on delivery on jobs front is questionable. But the women-centric welfare schemes, the Lakpati Didis, and their projections are still being seen as a strong suit for this government. Takeaway number 10. Up ki bar, mission 272 first, not 400. In a strange sense, the wheel has come full circle. In 2014, when Prime Minister Modi first came to power, the entire chatter was around whether the BJP could get a simple majority on its own. Mission 272 as it was then called. Now the BJP is back to that original mission. Forget in a way 400 par. It's now about 272 par. If things go your way, 300 par. The key for the BJP now has become to minimize losses in Maharashtra, Bihar and Karnataka, keep its strength in UP intact, add a few in Odisha, Assam, keep fingers crossed on Bengal and Rajasthan, and then hope that everything else falls in place. Will that really happen? Yes, for now, my friends, because of that stability and continuity factor and the Modi factor, the BJP still remains in pole position. But the gap isn't as wide as it was maybe even a few months ago. Could anything change? Unlikely. But when you've set 400 as your initial target and you're now playing to ensure you get at least 275 to 280, then you know you cannot afford any more mistakes in this election. Net, my friends, the 2024 election pitch has turned, but turned very slowly. And always remember, there are two teams who bat on any wicket. While the BJP no longer looks like a world-beating side, the opposition too isn't playing at the moment like a team that can cause a major upset. Think about it. That was the Straight Bat. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind. Namaskar.